Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farm Sim 19, The Valley, the Old Farm. It's episode number 3. We're in our little telehandler here, at least for a quick moment. We're going to take out, we've got the stump grinder attached. We're going to remove a few stumps. We're just finishing up, hopefully, the work that we need for the day regarding forestry. We've had about 4 loads now, I believe. Maybe 5. And at the moment we've got 27,000 in funds, and Dad's working on finishing up the fertilization. Last handful of fields now, and here in a moment, once I'm done with the stump grinding, I'll be jumping over and grabbing a cultivator and then completing some cultivation, taking that fertilizer and the little bit of lime that we opted to do and working it into the fields in preparation of our upcoming seeding job, which is going to be here later in the day. So we'll get a couple more. There's still definitely some more stumps around, but they tend to get in the way a little bit. Oh, it doesn't let me... I didn't realize that. I can't move once the motor on the grinder is active. Oh, a little further. There we go. Alright, so that's enough of that for now. We'll come back and get more of this later. But field status at this point, this is the fertilization field status. You can see a lot of little thin strips where I've missed, but so much of that has come down to trying to stretch the fertilizer as far as we can. $2,000 per pallet, per bag, 1,000 liters. Our capacity is 10,000, so it's $20,000 just to fill up that fertilizer spreader, and we've had to go back and fill it up. I think we're on our 4th load of fertilizer, so we've spent nearly 80,000, maybe 70,000 on fertilizer just to do this phase 1 north area. You can see Dad moving through the area 44, 45, 46, 49, which will be done at least, and a lot of the fields are going to be done with fertilization at least, so we won't have to do additional rounds on those. See, there's still quite a few left. Looks like field 22 still needs to go, and then the little sequence of 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 haven't been done, but then that'll wrap up the work on that. So I'll be heading to the northwest corner and taking care of those fields, the 1, 3, 7, and so on. And what we're planning on planting up there is wheat, but I'll have to cultivate first. So with the fertilization done in that phase 1 area, the whole north side of the river, we're ready to cultivate and work that into the ground. And so we're taking the long way to get there, as with traffic on. town is just way too compacted with these large cultivators. Pull over for a second. So we left farm here, and yeah, take your next right to get to that trail.
Yeah.
I took this left, and then this right, and we're going the long way around. We're going to take this west bridge. These cultivators so tight through here, and with traffic on, that is a real challenge. This next little bit won't be the easiest. I'll stay off the road for a second, avoid these signs. So today I'm going to be in the New Holland. Only 2 of our tractors have enough strength to pull these cultivators, as they are maximum size, maximum width. And even with these giant tractors, we've only just got enough power to pull them. So we're already past that little town section, though there's another row of houses upcoming. There on the left, and here comes a car. We have to take to the grass in order for them to be able to pass by. Let's take a moment again. Make sure. Oof. Braking takes a while downhill with this equipment. Okay. Either direction, if you take the left or go straight. If you go straight, you'll take your next left. So just around the corner here, you'll take the left. That'll bring you onto field 51, and then straight through the field to get to that road. This is tight through here. I'm glad there's no cars at the moment. Oh, I spoke too soon. Squeeze towards the edge here. Oh, he stopped. And now he's honking. Well, you're the one in my way. There we go. Okay, well, he went past at least. Oh, there's another. And it's a lorry. Same issue, and I'm even tighter over to the road now than I was before. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and detach. Come on. Okay, I think we're off the fence. And if we hurry, we could cross the bridge before a third vehicle comes. Okay, we made it across. Let's see. I guess I'll start on this side of the road. Do 137 first.
Trees.
Oh, nice big area. Oof. Yeah, even with this big old tractor, it's slow to get started. Getting a lot of slippage. We're underway.
I can't get past the dang trees. I'm gonna have to drive in the field right here.
That's fine. Take the field. It's our field. I'm only doing 4 miles an hour, even with 4 wide wheels on. So we're gonna probably want to avoid. Are you really missing a section there? Or is that? Oh, that's just the shade. Oh, now I gotta get moving again. I can't get moving again. Wow, how am I stuck? Really? I stopped and got myself stuck. I'm stuck. I'm dug in.
Haha, yeah.
With this tractor? What?
Are you up in the top end of 3?
No, I'm still on the only slight uphill of 7. But I stopped because I saw an unusual shadow and I thought it was not working properly. But it wasn't that. Even I've unhooked from the trailer, and yet. And fold it up, see if that does anything. But yeah, I dug in. That just doesn't seem. It's plowed ground. That's part of it. But that just seems so unlikely with this tractor. Unrealistic. And I know any tractor could get stuck, but a 4-wheeled articulated thing with 500 horsepower.
Well, I got stuck with that thing plowing over there in the middle of 9 at the top end.
You know, that was the same tractor as this one. You were using this one before.
Yeah. Yeah, I got stuck.
So even with 50 horsepower more than the requisite amount for that cultivator, add four tires on this New Holland tractor. It has 550 horsepower already equipped with its engine upgrade. We could not pull that cultivator even on the flat very well at all. Reason for that, of course, is we have the added realism for vehicles mod on, which adds a lot of slippage. So 50 horsepower is not enough. 140 is, even then, still pushing it. And so the John Deere, the one that we were in last time, is over here. Dad's working with that one right now. Same cultivator that we just had. It can handle flat for the most part. Definitely can't handle hills. And so I'm going to take this smaller cultivator and head that direction. We'll work the areas together. And 300 horsepower required for this cultivator. 550 horsepower. I'm plus 250. That better be enough to be able to work the hills, because that's going to be our main focus with this one. But it definitely does not have the width, and so It's going to take a bit more time than we were expecting for this job. And by the way, because the equipment was not ours, after putting a call in to the company, they are going to permit us to swap out some equipment like we did. But if there's any profit, it doesn't go in our pockets. So the extra money from the equipment downgrade, that goes back to the company. So at the end of the day, we will not have those funds. We definitely can't pay off their debt with some sort of quick solution like that. Boy, this car moves slow. It's also tiny. Alright, so we're coming up onto the fields now, and you see it's relatively flat over there, but there's definitely a portion of it that is fairly hilly. Alright, well, let's get to it, and I'll be using time-lapse from here. just about done with our northeastern part of the map on cultivation. It's a lot slower with one smaller cultivator and just the one big cultivator, but the big cultivator certainly does make quick work of the fields. And so it's good that we've got it, absolutely. And has a huge impact. The small cultivator, if you haven't noticed, I've really taken to kind of, for the most part, going after the small stuff, getting near tree lines, tricky to get areas, small fields. The hills haven't been too much of a problem for that tractor, but that's the advantage of having 90 horsepower more than this one has, and being a quad track. So that's going to do it for this episode. Next time, we'll continue on, and there's still going to be a little more cultivating to do within the next episode, but we're going to do a fair amount of this off camera. It looks like we're going to be working well into the evening. It's already 5 o'clock, so it's going to be dark before we finish. We definitely won't spend the whole episode cultivating. And at this point, as late as it is into the day, I would imagine that the cultivation will go well into the evening, and if that happens, that means our seeding will almost certainly take place in the morning. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.